Hey there everyone, Brian here with the What You Have Experience. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Today's video will feature Noble Otter's Orbit, there we go, along with the matching splash. This might be like a blooper video already. So anyways, we are lathered up here, tremendous amount of lather, PAA Starcraft brush. Very, very nice lather, and very happy with it. It's a brush stander. So today for a razor, I'm going to be using the new Rockwell 2T razor, and this is the old Rockwell. So this isn't a full comparison video. I just wanted to show this real quick. I'm not going to comparison shave. I just don't have time in today's video. But this is the old version. This is the new version. This is the white chrome, obviously a lot more shiny than the matte finish on this one. But the handles pretty much are the same. The heads, from what I can tell, are pretty much the same size. This one looks a little slimmer. The width of the top cap is the same. There is a difference, if you can see, in the base or in the top cap. This has just the seam across there, and this one has the seam, but you can see that there is a bar in the middle of that. And that's the big difference in appearance to me, other than obviously these are two different colors. So the bar that sits in the middle there is protrudes up into the top cap now, versus this one where the bar sits underneath the top cap. So maybe that allows, I don't know if the bar is as tall, so maybe that allows the head to be slightly slimmer. I don't know, it's close. I was kind of hoping that the top cap would be a little bit slimmer. I find this top cap to be a little bulky on this one. So anyways, I'm going to use, that's just a brief comparison, a Nacet blade in the new one, since that is a blade that I find works in most razors, and I've used in the other one before. I'm having trouble finding the seam here. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. We have cooled off a little bit. Yesterday it was in the 90s. Today it's supposed to be in the high 80s, I think. So, man, I was reading some stuff where this heat dome or something that's sitting over the Northwest has had record temperatures. Salem, Oregon, which is about an hour north of me, got to 117. Portland got pretty high, like 112 or 113. Even Seattle got to like 106 or 107. They had 3 days in a row of 100-degree heat, which is a record for them. So finally broke that, and it's cooling down at night, able to open the windows, turn off the air. So that has been really great. So as you can see here now, I have the blade in there. There is a tremendous amount of overlap, or not overlap, but space between the end of the blade and the end of the base plate and top cap. So the blade, not only do you not get the tabs, but the blade is pretty much from here to here covered by the top cap and the base plate, which for me, to be honest, I think it's a little too much. It makes it harder for me to get around my nose, I find, but let's give it a go. I'm gonna put it on setting 3. That's typically where I have my other razor. So we'll open it back up and we'll adjust it around to, and you can even, with this one, it doesn't click. I can't remember, I don't think the other one clicks either. It's been a while since I used it. It doesn't click into place on the number. Yeah, this one doesn't either. So you could have it at 3.5. I don't think you have to be on the exact number in that, but you can see there's, well, it might be hard to see in the lighting, but there's an arrow right there, and we are on number 3. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna wet the face here. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. If you've been here a while, thanks for the continued support. Really appreciate it. We recently hit number 400. I did do my 400 giveaway announcement, and then I subsequently did announce a winner. So today is Tuesday. I will give that winner until end of the day Thursday. If the winner does not come forward and contact me, either on Instagram at the Wet Shave Experience, which I always link my Instagram in the description, and or email me at the Wet Shave Experience, which is my channel name, at gmail.com. Then I will redraw another winner. All right, so I've been just wet shaving over a year, traditional full wet shaving over a year. Feel some nice cooling happening already. I could have used this. If I would have shaved this weekend, I would have definitely used this, but I didn't shave this weekend, so I did not. But this kind of, I think, I don't know if last year was the first year this came out or not, but I didn't get in on this initially. And then, because I was just at the end of June, just kind of getting into wet shaving. And so I missed this, and then it was a seasonal, so it didn't come back out. Got a haircut yesterday, by the way. I think every time I get a haircut, I feel like I'm getting a little bit more gray. If we could only figure out how to stop the aging process. Anyways, so very smooth, very smooth. 3, no bleed feel, which is what I personally prefer. Yeah, very nice. It's it. I mean, if you like adjustables, I enjoyed the first Rockwell Model T. This actually came to me through Ken Shave 326 as a very generous gift at one point. So thank you, Ken, for that. I saw his video on the new Rockwell. He was talking about that. You probably didn't remember that I was the person that went to. He sends a lot of stuff out, I think. He's very generous. So this one I don't have it didn't come with a case or anything. This one came in the standard Rockwell case with the mirror around the side, with the card all boxed. And then of course it comes with a tuck of Rockwell blades, which I'm not going to use. So it's a little bulky, but might make a decent travel case if you're not so overly concerned about space. This razor shaves very well. I think I prefer the 6S with the base plates. I don't change up the base plates, honestly. I mean, it comes with 3 base plates and 6 settings if you flip the base plate. So it's not a true adjustable razor the way that this is a TTO or twist to open. And then adjust by the handle. But so I can see the pros of this. And I'll have to get out the 6S at some point and do a kind of comparison, because I feel like the top cap and base plate are wider on this than the 6S, but I'm not 100% on that one. But I just always use the 3 plate. It works well, super efficient. Again, for me, not particularly dense beard growth or particularly coarse, thick hair. So it doesn't take a lot to get a good shave for me. It doesn't take a lot to mow this stuff down. So anyways, the soap feels good. The cooling feels nice. It's not overly cooling. If I were DK, I'd probably be putting some more mint drops from his mint dealer in it, but this is perfect for me. So on the soap, if you weren't aware, scent notes: bergamot, eucalyptus, atlas cedarwood, rose, sandalwood, vetiver, and frozen space. I think it smells really nice. I like it. It's not a strong, in terms of scent strength, not really strong. I'd say it's a low medium. I'm gonna put it around a 4, 3.5, 4, at least on the soap so far. So it's definitely not a high fragrance scent strength. All right, let's go against the grain. I don't get too much of the, like the rose, it's well blended, so I don't really pick up any of the notes particularly being prominent. It's not a bright scent, so it's not, you're not going to get like a citrusy bright scent. There's really no citrus in it, but I don't pick up a lot of rose, although I think it's there for sure. The eucalyptus is kind of muted. Overall, I'm digging it, so glad I finally picked this up. I think a lot of people out there really do like this. So I would say, as far as the Model T, if you have the old one, unless you don't like the color or something, I don't know if you would upgrade. I mean, the handle looks the same, so it's not like they put a different handle on it for some different aesthetic look. It does have the different way that the top cap looks, but that's really the only noticeable difference to me. I do notice that on these flaps, you can kind of push them down a little bit, and made it seem somewhat flimsy, but they hold. In this one, I don't feel that it does that. So maybe the tolerances are better on this one with the doors. So I'll have to do a side-by-side shade between the two. But at this point, I'm not sure if you have one, you would upgrade to the other. At least on initial impressions. I don't know that there would be a need to. I will say from an aesthetic standpoint, I do like the white chrome a little bit better, the shinier. I'm sure you could probably polish that up in some fashion. Third pass here. So yeah, just a small amount of cooling in here. Feels good, nice and refreshing. Kind of seems like a good scent. I'm doing an interview today. One of my district managers is retiring soon here, and so I'm in the process of interviewing a replacement, and I have an interview this morning. I don't know, sometimes I feel like there's certain things that I may or may not want to smell like when I do that. So to me, this seems like perfect scent and perfect soap for today. And the Noble Otter soap base I really enjoy it. It's super easy to lather for me. I probably could have added more water to it. So we were going against the grain for the final pass here. Still cutting some hair. I can hear some feedback. Really easy to find the blade angle window. And this was, I got this directly from Rockwell. I think initial list price, that you can get 20 bucks off right now. I don't know if that's just an introductory price because they're trying to get these out in people's hands. All right. So I do not do the typical against the grain fool's pass on the mustache area. I just kind of pull my skin in. So this is the part that I always find with this razor, because you're putting this up against your nose, and with so much space between where the blade ends and the end here, I find it harder to get in there. Not impossible. Sorry, I'm up close and personal there. Well, there we have it. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. Get these weird growing hairs in the neck. Kind of a cleanup pass for me. All right. I'm gonna rinse the face here. Oh, that was nice and cool when I put that water on there. That's for sure. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I do not like doing interviews. I mean, I know people I don't like being the interviewee, but I also don't like being the interviewer. It's just always so tough. It's like mentally exhausting for me as an interviewer as well. All right, got my Peloton Dad mug with my Keurig swill. This is a Seattle's Best, I think. Dark roast for me all around, all the time. Not into the light or the medium roasts. All right. Let's get this going here. Get some splash on there. Yep, scent strength on this, I'd say is a low, medium 2, 3.5, 4, maybe. So I don't imagine this is gonna last scent-wise very long today, but I do enjoy the scent. It is very nice. It's like calming and soothing to a certain extent, like relaxing. And then you get that cooling, which is really nice. So Noble Otter Orbit, very much enjoyed it. First impressions of the Rockwell Model 2T. So there you have it. And at one point, I'm leaving for vacation on Friday. I don't know how much I'm gonna shave, so I don't think I'm gonna get a side-by-side comparison done this week, but I got myself right there on the Adam's apple. I thought I felt that, and that was my own fault. That's a technique issue. That was not the razor's fault for sure. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you like what you saw, hit that like button. We would really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon on the channel.